He so if you go to Google and then you type you know uh average, right? Average trader winning rate, I just say, right? I'm typing that right. According to most studies, the average winning rate for a professional trader is around 50% or slightly lower. So my winning rate is 50%. I have it recorded. I showed a couple of people, and the only thing that prevents any trader from actually not being successful as much is if they do not know how to control their risk, right? So if you don't know how to control your risk and your loss, then you can't be successful. You got to control, it's kind of like you got to control how to, manipulate your money in the market, right? So that's that. I just wanted to get that out the way. Um, so let's break down the market of what happened, and then we'll go from there. And remember, guys, if you have some questions on anything, um, just let me know through the chat and or let me know through just push to talk, you know? It's very, very important that you do. So let me let the group know one more time. I'm live. Last call. Okay. Here we go. So wow, that was crazy. On Friday, I was in Tampa, and I would like to say I apologize for the horrible, horrible internet because check this out. I didn't want to miss live with you guys. Um, I didn't want to miss the live, and I wasn't gonna make it on time. And the reason why I actually had horrible internet, guys, is because I was trying to rush from Miami to Tampa for like just a 2 day little getaway to clean up my brain. And then when I was in the highway, I was like, damn, I'm gonna freaking be late for this live. I stopped in a random coffee shop. You know what I'm saying? A random coffee shop. And these people had 2G. Like, who has 2G in the year 2025? Like, what the hell? I was like, yeah, what's the Wi-Fi password? Okay, the 2G network. I'm like, what? Bro, like, yeah, that's so I was stuttering like the whole time, but we were able to catch this drop. So yeah, welcome for yeah, what up, Gene? Welcome, welcome. So here we go. On Friday, dropped like crazy. Crazy, crazy drop. I looked at the market and I realized that everything was red. Now remember, for those of you who've been watching me on live, you know that NASDAQ moves with number one, Apple, number two, Microsoft, number three, Tesla moves it, Google moves it, and there's one more that also has impact. Yeah, we trade in futures, most of us. So it was all red. So sometimes when it comes to trading, you don't always have to always pay attention to news. It's good that you do, but sometimes I would recommend not, like not to 100% rely on it because I have seen it be all red and the freaking thing pushes up. So you gotta like take everything with a grain of salt, even the news. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but on Friday, it worked. Everything was red, the thing tanked down, right? Cool. So I seen this huge drop, but it didn't start there. So remember, guys, when I do my stuff, my breakdown analysis, I do multiple time frame confluence. What does that mean? Well, multiple time frame confluence is I use the daily, I use the 4 hour, the 1 hour to give me my direction. Daily, 4 hour, 1 hour. I hope you guys have noted this down because this is a free game. I use the daily, I use the 4 hour, and I use the 1 hour to give me a direction of the market. Daily, 4 hour, 1 hour. I know I said it a lot of times. That gives me the overall market move. But anyways, seeing it coming dropping down, I was actually convinced, and I know you guys see me on live before I was breaking down. I was actually convinced that it was going to turn around either here. or here. I'll tell you why. I have this Fibonacci here, and this fib right here is actually part of my strategy, but you know, that's actually like when I do my coaching and stuff that I basically give everything that I do, including my five indicators that I use. So this thing dropped down, and I'm over here thinking it's gonna go down to the 50 because of course we're still kind of bullish. And last time the market did that, it dropped down right here, and then it came back up. So see, it came down here and it came back up. So I said, wait a minute, this sounds like a double bottom, right? So I go ahead and I'm in this trade, and I didn't want to enter. I know Alex entered early, right? Alex, you entered early this trade before the 9:30.
I had a wait. I had waited for 9:30. I just waited for the retrace like at 40.
Yep.
It must have been like 9:35. Like, I was like right when market open. I was just studying. That's
Nice.
good.
Nice. So my rule is, and Alex called it good. My rule is that I usually like to wait until 9:30 for the candle, the candle to make its move, because many times I have lost tons of money by by waiting by waiting. This is 9:30 right here. Yep. By waiting for this to come in at 9:25, right? And then I'll enter and I'm like, "Oh shoot." And then I'll enter a sell 5 minutes before it opens. I'll be like, damn, this is looking freaking, damn, this is looking freaking bearish. All of a sudden, I take a sell, the market opens, and this thing does a beautiful, solid freaking green. Solid green. So, I usually like to wait until 9:30. And when 9:30 came about, I believe it just dropped like a maniac. So this is replay mode here, guys. You see this? For those of you who have trading view, right? I need you guys to pay attention to this. This right here is replay mode. I would highly suggest you to use this replay mode if you are paying the subscription for trading view to practice. This replay mode, dude, has helped me so much to refine my strategy and just get comfortable with the chart. I literally would I literally would come over here on a daily, let's just say, just pick the daily, and I'll say, with replay mode, and I'll say, let me go ahead and like, let's just say, for example, go to Tuesday. You see Tuesday in the bottom right here, right? And then I'll, click on Tuesday, it erases everything, right? And then I'll fast forward it with the 1 hour, right? I'll fast forward it. Remember, I also show this in the prepare to trade with Danny. So right here, I will fast forward it. Right now is Monday 16. Yeah. So this is like the 9 a.m. So it already passed. But what I would do is I will go back even here, and I would just cut it. And then I would just play like a guessing game with the replay. I could be like, okay, let me see where I think it's going. I know Omar uses it. He's not here right now, but Omar actually uses it. He's been practicing on replay. He was hitting me up in the weekend and he was like, "Yo, Danny, like this replay is a shit. Like it works. Like I've been practicing all weekend." He was practicing with Bitcoin. MNQ is closed, but you can find a crypto market or something and you can practice. And the way that it is that, let's say for example, if I'm telling you guys, "Oh guys, like I enter with the 5 minute, with the 5 minute time frame or whatever." Right? And right here, for example, clean move. You say to yourself, okay, Danny usually says that he practices with the 5 minute. I'm gonna do my stop loss here, and then I'm gonna just see if this strategy works. And just boom, it works. Cool. Now you want to trade. You get what I'm saying? This is how you refine your strategy and how you practice. You don't even know how many times I did this back testing stuff, you know? So that's that. Let's go back to what I was talking about. I just wanted to um, go with that. So yeah, so many times the market will always kind of like click and go reverse on me right here. But it didn't. It dropped down like a maniac. And I was like, "Oh man." And I remember when it dropped down, which was uh Let me just do a little confirmation. Sorry, guys, over here.
Honestly, wish I would have held it longer, bro. I got out way too early. Like I look at it, I think I went from like 21 250 to like 20 with 600. That's like 700 points. I
Yeah.
might have got 200 points, which I'm happy about. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been negative too, but
Mm-hmm.
like when you get like when you the days that you win, you kind of like forget the
Yeah.
war.
Yeah.
You
No,
kind of
I
kind of
know.
like you get that. It's like you're grateful that you won that
Yeah.
day, but you got out because you know how the market is and you've been there before. So
Yes.
you get out, you get your profit, but then you just keep looking and you're like, wow, I could have quadrupled this
That's
trade.
crazy because it's crazy how the mind works, but it's you're 100% right. When you start making money with the market and you start realizing oh, I lost yesterday, let's say for example, and then when you finally are winning money, you don't let your trades run.
Yeah,
That's something that I'm gonna
you don't
talk
let it
about
run.
too. Yeah, that's it. That's a very,
Dude,
very that's very important
you don't let
because
it run.
yeah, it's like you should let it run. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Friday was the day that if you had an account of like 300 bucks or 200 bucks, Friday was the day that your freaking account would have turned into
Wow.
$400 from 200. Straight off the bat. Straight off the bat. You would have started Monday off with a huge boost. And that's how
Hey, on time, like, and it's funny because like when you're like that's a winning, that's like a winning day, right? But on
mhm.
losing days, let those things run, and you
Yep.
probably increase lot sizes too. Like it's completely opposite. That's
Mhm.
everybody
Mhm. Mhm.
like with the lot sizes.
Yep. 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 So the funny thing is that that is true. That's something that when you're learning how to trade, and you start making money, you're gonna have to be headstrong. That when you are making, trades, you learn how to hold your moves. You learn how to hold it. There a couple of traders that are like, on a higher tier, they hold their moves. They'll be a negative. No lie, they'll be a negative like an hour and a half, and
Mm-hmm.
and they'll believe in their move so much that it'll turn from negative to positive, and that's the thing. But I'll explain that too, a little bit of that. So check this out. So the market drops. It's 9:25. So the market drops at 9:30. Here we go. At 9:30. Here we go. At 9:30. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was distracted because I was at a coffee shop. My setup was I couldn't really be in my comfort zone. I was trading very sloppy. I'm not gonna lie. That's usually how I don't usually trade like that because at my home, like right here at this computer, this one that we're looking at, there's a big screen. I could see more data. Um, I was just having you guys witnessed it. I was having a lot of freaking things, but with this 2G network and whatever. But I realized that it was a sell. It was a complete sell. When I realized that, it was like right around here when I realized that. And of course, the retraces are strong. So when you are starting, right, with me or whatever, and you guys are practicing, you start with the replay mode and stuff like that, or you could deposit, 200 bucks when you start getting comfortable. I think Alex deposited a good amount of money and he went up to like a G and then he lowered down a little bit. It happens. It happens. Jeremy started at 160, reached his account to $500 within a week. We were keeping track of all that, and then he lost a little bit. He went back down to like 200 and something, and the whole point is, guys, that was gonna keep you from was gonna keep you from increasing your money when you deposit 200 from growing it and scaling it. It's gonna be beautiful days like this. Now, the days that are rough, you just have to say, you know what? If I lost one or two trades, that's it. I just call it a day. No worries about it. And not try to catch every trade because none of us are gonna catch every trade, guys. None of us are gonna catch every trade. It's completely hard to catch every single trade. Like it's hard. And an example is this right here. Look at this. If you're trading with a $200 account, this drops over here. It reverses back. Let's say, for example, you want to come, I don't know, you just want to you want to continue it, and it does one retrace. That's $60. For those of you who know, you got to times it by two, 33 times two. So if you have a $200 account, you got to make sure that you can hold the retrace, and you don't even know how deep is going to retrace to. At this point, when it was dropping, let's say, for example, if you would have got hyped and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna make a sell, it's continuing down, and it drops down, right? All of a sudden, you want to continue making money, but you got to be able to hold this retrace back. It's 63, 33 times 2 is $66 if you have a $200 account. You get what I'm saying? So these are the type of things that you guys got to think about when you are either practicing, or if you're with real money, if you're using real money. And I know a couple of my students, including me, like, we deposit real money, and we use real money to trade. And you gotta have you gotta have I don't want to say, I say it. You gotta have big balls to freaking deal with drawdown and losing money. You gotta have to, because you gotta pay the market for what it is. You're going to look, if you guys think that you're not gonna lose money when you're trading, you're in the wrong career. You're going to lose money. When you open up a business, the first 3 years, you're going to lose money. If you buy a banging car, a lot of yous right now, me including me, I drive a Mercedes. It's almost paid off, but I have a Mercedes. I'm gonna spend money in the Mercedes. I had to switch my battery the other day. My battery was $500, right? Just my battery, right? I had to do a freaking oil change, 200 and something dollars. This is all within a month and a half. All right. When it comes to trading, you have to pay your rent. You're not going to get all the moves. So, yeah, you could practice all you want, which is okay. We're going to practice, practice, practice. But you got to be ready to lose a little bit of money. But when you lose money, let it be a little bit. Let it not be a lot. A little bit. If you deposit $200 like Jeremy did and the other Alex did, I tell them, hey, once you lose $40, you call it a day. Just call it a day. If you ain't hitting, just call it a day. And then this is where the conversation with me and Alex went. When you are winning, try to hold that damn trade, bro. Try to hold it. Because look at this move. This move kept on holding down, went down, 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 down. And I'll tell you how much you would have made if you would have had $200 and you would have held it.
I
Yeah.
look at like bro, I was looking at the daily level, and it literally matched the day before's wick. Like it filled the whole thing up on the
Oh,
downside.
yes. Yes, I
So
seen
it's kind
that.
of I like I know it's a hold it, but it's just like I get out anyway just because freaking
You just don't want to lose the money.
the emotion. Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't
That's
want to
all
lose
it
the
is.
money.
And like I knew it was gonna be there by the end of the day. Like I knew it was gonna finish out.
You know
And
what?
we
You know
still
what
didn't get
some
out.
people do? You know what some people actually do? They actually take a
Ooh, they
trade.
run.
No, 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 no. They take a trade. So right here, for example, right here, they take a trade. They put the stop loss, let's say, at $90, and they walk away from the chart, and they come back an hour later. And if they lose the $90, they lose the $90. But when you come back an hour later, you can be up a lot. Yeah, you got to be ready for either or. Some people do that. Yeah.
That's how we should trade.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how we
Well,
should trade.
what I'm gonna be doing in the near future, and I know how to trade like that because that was how I used to trade at first. I just tend to catch, I guess faster moves with MNQ, but you could trade that with the 30-minute time frame. The 30-minute time frame is very solid, very, very solid.
We scout. So any scalper we're monitoring, adding sizes.
Correct.
When you're day trading, you're only gonna move for 4 hours. So I mean, those people put the moves in the morning and they just look at it.
Well, this is the
And then
thing.
you got these other maniacs who's doing trading. Them
Mm-hmm.
they hold trades for like fucking like a week. That's what
Mm-hmm.
we did. They
Mm-hmm.
killed me.
Mm-hmm.
They they just like the Dow would just skyrocket. I don't know how you
Yep.
guys.
Yep. So pretty much like in the near future, like if I well when I when I started doing like signals, because I'll do signals for people who want, some people that are let's just say busy at work, and let's say they're like, yo, Danny, like, I don't have time to trade in the morning, but when you tell me to enter a move, I'll enter a move and then, go from there, So I'll probably do that in the future with the 30-minute time frame because I know how to trade a 30-minute time frame as well. The only reason why I actually use the 1 minute is because I like to scale in with the 1 minute. See, with the 1 minute, you can make a lot of money because if you start off over here and you enter, let's just say, right? You entered over here. I'm gonna shrink this over here so you guys put it into perspective. Let's say you have again another $200 account. I like to start off with that because for the people who usually start with me, they start with like $200 or $300 like with their own brokerage account. You enter over here with just $1 per point. You're up 168 times two, so you're up like $136. Then you wait again for it to give you a confirmation. Let's just say if it continues down, you give it some space. Let's just say it's right here, and you enter again another dollar because you see that it's going lower. You know what I'm saying? So now you scaled in twice, and then you make money that way. So now you made 7,240, and then you made a 68 times two. You made like $300 off of a little $200 account. It's possible, you just got to wait it out.
For that question, when you know how you did that first trade up there and the second trade down there,
hmm
when you're doing that second trade, you're profit on the first one, obviously. With the first trade, are you putting that stop loss to break even, or are you putting that one right before the second, like right before the entry, the stop loss right before the entry of the second trade?
I would put a stop loss break even this one here because if this one
Before you break it.
yeah, and then this one and then this one I'll just keep it like the same thing that I did like I'm gonna risk like $60 and then what will
Mm-hmm.
happen is that if this thing comes back and it kind of like does a reverse like it just comes back and just kicks me out. Let's say I lost $70. So fine, I'm still 68 times 2. So 68 times 2 is 136 minus 70. I'm still up $66. In other words,
Yeah.
if it's right here and if it doesn't go any more up, you know? Now if it goes more up, all the way up, and then it freaking kicks me out.
Stops.
Yeah, and then it kicks me out, then I'm supposed to be losing. Well, I should have let it go all the way up. That's when I'll be monitoring it. But if it goes all the way
Mm-hmm.
up, then you're definitely gonna lose a good amount, $180, your whole account is gone. But, you know, I if it does, boom, here, kicks me out, what I would do is I'll just monitor it from here, right? So it kicks me out here, I'll monitor it from here. And if I see this thing even going more up, I don't think I'd even wait. I just get out and just wait again. And it'll probably be a break even there. Like I'll get my money back because I was already up here. And then I'll wait again to see if it breaks another low. And then I'll wait again. I'll say, okay, let's see if it's gonna reverse back because sometimes it'll come over here and then it'll just come back again. And if I see that it breaks the old low again, then I'll re-enter again and just wait it out again. Mm-hmm.
Like immediately. As soon as you put the order in, bro, you're just green the whole time.
Mm-hmm. So,
When you start going like positive green 10, negative green 30, negative green 5, negative green 40,
mm-hmm.
you're that's like you get into that drawdown. Sometimes it's better just to go because like um, it shouldn't be going sideways.
Mm-hmm. Aquaman said, but when you have only one, it's hard to hold. You're right. When you only have one trade,
Yeah.
it's hard to hold. I do scale in my trades. You guys are gonna see it this week. Because the market I think is gonna start looking even better with this huge drop. This the sellers made a huge statement. Look at this. For those of you who know a little bit, this daily was broken, and this daily was
Yeah.
broken. It literally broke.
At the
It,
top.
yeah, literally, yeah. It's trying to convert it to a downtrend. Exactly. So, yep, yep. Yep. And so for those of you guys who know, This is a clean lane to continue down. This is supposed to be a continuation right here. Look, this is a continuation down. Now, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow when we're live. Anything could happen. It could literally, because look, this is how you do your market due diligence. Ready for this one? Right over. Let's see. Let's find a good one. Let's find a good one. All right, we can do that. Right here. Let's just say even this. Anybody would have thought that it would have continued down because look at this gap to fill right here. This daily. Anybody would have thought like, oh shit, is gonna continue down. Nope. It said boop, little retrace, boop, 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 and he's kind of going up. So we don't know if that's gonna happen on this side. We just don't know. We just gotta follow price. And that's the thing with trading. You're never gonna know the answers. You just have to follow where price goes. That's it. Follow where price goes. You know what I'm saying? Follow where price goes. Like, and again, not being afraid to lose money. So for those of you guys who are practicing, fine, practice with live, practice watching me live. Um, I think David Flores is the newest one here. David Flores, did you watch the Prepare to Trade with Danny video? I literally put get the trading view, get the trade evade. You can find that in the Prepare to Trade with Danny channel, and I literally break down everything on that. Like practice, guys. Like don't when I come in the morning and I trade, don't just watch me. Literally get the trading view and pay that $20 a month. That's nothing. Like nothing for you to do the paper trades. Remember, like you guys gotta make a goal for yourself, right? You gotta tell yourself within 6 months, I want to at least make $20 a day or $15 a day. That'll make a huge difference in your life. Just that. You know what I'm saying? So practice, just practice. Practice, 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 practice. So you can learn. You gotta legit. I know there's people that be studying like crazy, and I was like that person too. But you know what I realized? Like now that I know, if I was to go back, I would be practicing and I would throw myself in the market, not with my money. I would do it practice paper trading. That's what I would do. I would practice paper trading a lot so you can get the flow of the market. You know what I'm saying? Including tomorrow. So back to what I was saying. This dropped over here, and I think I'm considering a continuation. It could happen. I don't know. Let's check it out right now. We got some data for the last 2 hours because the market opened, not a real open, but this is when it, non-volume time. But okay, we got some data over here. This data is telling me that it might continue down. See? It might continue down. Now, if it breaks this 100%, oh boy, we're going down. I don't think the buyers are going to allow that to happen yet. I think it's probably going to range like this. I mean, I'm even going to draw it out for you guys because I know that the freaking buyers are not going to make it easy. This is what it's going to be doing overnight probably. A little bit of this or consolidating. That's a this was probably going to be happening overnight. Consolidation doesn't have a lot of volume. And then tomorrow we'll figure out. Go ahead.
Obviously, have my check.
Mm-hmm.
So those are valid fair values. I think those things are gonna work its way in there
Mm-hmm.
for a possible tank. I think it's tanking overall, but one thing that like helped me out too, I didn't fall in love with my daily biases anymore
Yeah,
because it's
facts.
like when you go in and you're like, oh, okay, my daily bias is bullish. You live and die with that thought. Like you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
go all day looking for buys when the market's clearly telling you it's going down, but you're gonna
Facts.
ignore the fact that it's going down, and you're gonna always look for little buys, and then you get messed up because you're not following the market, you're just following your buys. But you gotta be flexible and react to what you're seeing
Mm-hmm.
rather than kind of like your beliefs. You know.
Yo, guys, anybody has like questions? You could tell me in the chat. Anybody got any questions? Literally, like ask me questions. Anything. You got if you don't want to speak, just type it. I'm looking at the chat right now and just ask me any questions you guys would
Is Jeremy?
like. You know
Is
what I'm
Jeremy?
saying? Who?
Jeremy?
No, Jeremy's not. No. Um, but I know Iron is here. Iron is I call him Iron, but I think it's Iron. Ian. Yeah.
Ian, and he got pissed when I was Popeye. He said he didn't know
Yeah.
shit.
Ian did get pissed off, bro. He repeated like 5 times that Ian, bro.
Ian,
Oh shoot. Yeah, if you guys have questions, man.
bro.
You got questions, Ian, or anything that you would like for me to to go through? Ian.
No real questions right now. Right now, I'm studying the what you call that? The candlestick Bible right now.
All right,
And
cool.
I have questions, but let me just read let me just read a little bit more, and then I think I'll be able to answer my own questions.
Facts. Facts. Cool. Cool. So pretty much that's that. But yeah, guys, so like in the near future, I think I might even, for the 30-minute like 30-minute time frame for those people who work and stuff like that, I might do like a signal thing where I'll put the rules in so people could actually make money and not lose because they want to do it correctly. I'll make sure that when I call a signal out, the the stakes are that I already looked at the signal, I mean the chart, and we either gonna lose or we either gonna win. But it's gonna be looking more of like a winning because I'm gonna study the chart before I even give the calling of the 30-minute. So it'll be more for people who want to do swing trading. Like, yo, I'm gonna just take a trade and just leave it there, and then and then I'm gonna type the risk. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna type the risk, which is gonna be, important. What up, SK? SK? Yeah, so that's gonna be pretty cool. Another thing too, guys, is that um chilling. Is there anybody who lives in Miami besides Ray and Alex? Anybody from Florida here in the chat? Anybody from Florida in the chat? Oh, my boy live in Kendall. What else? What else? What else?
I'm in New York City.
Oh, you in New York? Ah, it's all good. It's all good. Don't worry. Whenever you're in Miami, just let me know, bro. We'll go to the office and do some live trading. So what I'm gonna be doing is for March, Orlando. Okay, straight. So what I'm gonna be doing for March, guys, because honestly, I do want this community to continue to grow. And just like me, like I got people that I know over here because I want to see them at the top with me. I got SK that I know, I got Ray that I know, Alex that I know. I said that this year we're gonna make money with this because honestly, I'm putting a lot of energy into helping you guys, learn these charts and just to refine your skills for those of you who've been doing it. But anyways, for those of you like who have friends in a referral, I'm gonna just keep track on those of you who refer people. And the most person like in March that refers somebody into the thing, into the Discord, I'm gonna do like a one-on-one session in my office and we're gonna trade live too in my office as
That's what
well. And if you're in New York, just buy the plane ticket because I can't go that far. But all I know is you buy the plane ticket, I'll give you free dinner. We'll go out. That dinner's on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, continue to grow this community. But we'll go to like a nice, beautiful dinner. Probably do like a, you know, you know what I'm saying? Because I like when people show, show love to others too. Like just for us to continue to grow in any way possible. And the more positive people we have, the more great energy you're gonna want because now you have accountability, and accountability is important. Imagine that. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody who's in this thing right here, you're here for one reason. Well, a couple of reasons. Number one is that you want to learn. But number two, which is important, is that you want to be surrounded by people that have good energy that's gonna help you and motivate you mentally. Because I'm pretty sure that everybody in here, including me, have people, even family members, that they're not doing nothing with their lives. They're not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to continue. Huh?
don't tell people you're trading.
and and I don't want to be surrounded by people who are not going to progress. You know what I'm saying? You want to be surrounded by people who are going to progress because that's the only thing that's going to help you out of your normal situation. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I want to make this group about just people who are filled up that when we do like a meet and greet, we go to a meet and greet either at my office, we have something, we have like a good freaking like a whole day, do a meet and greet there, just chill. Maybe freaking everybody opens up their laptops and stuff, start trading live. Imagine that. Imagine like just us doing like a freaking group session and trading live with your laptops and just there, bro. Like in the middle. I'm gonna show you guys the new office that I have. Literally, it's banging. It's beautiful,
Bro,
beautiful, beautiful.
imagine that office you have, just put a bunch of desks and create that thing like Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, facts, 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 facts. I already ordered some posters and stuff too. I ordered some posters, some dead, dead, dead. That movie's legendary. That movie's legendary. And yo, and SK who's here, he knows that I'm a man of my word. If I say that I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do something, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, SK was he's a good friend of mine, and he was actually a like basically my right hand man when we me and him had a gym, and we scaled it to over six figures. Yeah, and we went to Dubai together. I told him, I said, bro, if we scale this business, I said my promise is that I'll take you on a trip, just me and you. And we scaled the business to over six figures. And where I'm from, Rhode Island. And we did it. And then when we did it, I said, bro, we're going to Dubai. And he was like, I don't have a passport. I said, it's okay, bro. I got on the passport. I did everything and went to Dubai for 10 days. And it was something I would never forget. Never forget.
Bro.
Uh, who?
Rhode Island? Wu-Tang Clan?
Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, that's Long Island. You're thinking Wu-Tang Clan is from Long Island. Yeah, Staten Island. Yeah. Now, Rhode Island is next to Boston. Rhode Island is next to Boston. It's like a small state. Yeah. Yep, 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 yep. But what happened was is that then when I had my business, I actually really fell in love with trading and I had a choice. Either keep my business and stay in my business, right? That I have to pay overhead. Everybody knows what that is. For those of you, I know Ray Lopez is here. He knows everything about gyms. And either I keep that business, right? I pay overhead, I pay electricity, I continue to pay because remember, yeah, I was making six figures, but I wasn't making clean six figures. After everything was done, I was probably making close to six figures net profit. All right. After everything, all the bills are done. When I found trading, I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have to pay electricity, I don't have to pay gas, I don't have to pay insurance, I don't have to pay a freaking cash register system, I don't have to have employees like that, and I can make what a day? And I literally sold everything. Mike knows. I mean, SK, my bad. He doesn't like to be called Mike. And I was like, SK, do you? I gave him the option to buy my business, but he was like, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't have. I was like, all right, no problem. So I just sold everything, and I came over here to Florida to scale my career in trading, literally. And that's how much I believe in this movement. And I don't regret anything. I don't regret nothing, nothing, nothing. So when I talk to you guys about that trading could take you to the next level, it could. It could. You know what I'm saying? And when you have good people around you that can help you grow, bring those people with you to the top too, because you don't want people asking you for money. You want people to be saying, yo, you want to go half on a business that runs by itself and you don't need to be there. You want those type of friends around you. You don't want those type of friends that are gonna be like, well, yeah, I can manage your business, and then you go back and the money's stolen. You're like, damn, bro, like, you know what I'm saying?
You follow Doji, the blonde trader, Nige?
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, so I mean, he's another guy. I mean, he's like more on the legit side than all these other guys that sell courses, but like he recently just started like popping off, getting more following.
Yep.
And like he literally put a reel about it like earlier today. He was like, because he literally just got an Aventador, he got an apartment. He lives
Mm-hmm.
in Fort Lauderdale,
Mm-hmm.
but he was saying it was like with his car, his crowd now, and he literally he trusts nobody whatsoever.
Hmm.
Because especially like when it comes to like the females, because he says like any girls coming into his life at this point, they're just seeing like the monetization of what he got like recently. They weren't with him like coming up. So
Oh,
he said like at this point,
you're talking about
Doji,
Doji
yeah,
DDO
yeah.
official?
He did his last post, he's kind of like sitting down, like, damn. He's like, that's what this led to. But I literally commented, I'm like, Doji, I want those problems. But I literally want those problems.
Yeah, he's a young cat, right?
Yo, bro, he's like 22, bro. Eventually.
Yeah, yeah. That's the if I would have
I mean, yeah.
if I would have started at that age, a lot of these traders, a lot of them started at 18 years old.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, yeah, a lot of some of these kids started at that. Yeah. David Flores said trying to get some of my fellow crypto heads in here as well. Yeah, bro. Definitely. I was doing Bitcoin when I first started too. I flipped an account. I think I posted it on my IG. I was trading gold and Bitcoin. I flipped an account from 500 to 5,000 and I was posting everything. Yep. So Bitcoin moves too. Sometimes though. The thing what happened with Bitcoin that I stopped trading it is that Bitcoin will move like crazy, like internet is acting up.
Yeah, you went in and out.
Yeah, it started re-recording now again.
Yeah, that
Apologies.
coffee shop.
Yeah, for real. The freak. Um, yeah. But yeah, Bitcoin doesn't really move like that. Like when it pauses for a very long time and then it moves a lot. Any other questions you guys may have? Any other questions? Is there something that you guys want me to go over or something like
You
that?
had, you had cut off when I was talking about that OD thing. I didn't hear what you said after that. Like once you attain all these things, um, you know, like just the people around you at the time, I didn't hear anything past that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's just pretty much that. Like you just want to have people around you that are, because listen, with trading guys, you know, with me doing live tradings and stuff, a lot of you guys are gonna learn very fast. Very, very, very fast. Because mind you, I didn't have this when I first started learning how to trade. I had YouTube and man, all these YouTube videos, everybody had the answer of trading. Everybody has an answer of trading. I didn't have like one direction. And I was strategy hopping. I used to do Forex and then I did gold and I did Bitcoin. And then I finally found something that I understood a year ago. When I started to become profitable, and that was MNQ. I was like, oh wow, I like it. And I stuck to that, and it's only that. And the thing is that when you go on this soul searching of learning, you're gonna go to mad different information. And when you go to different information, it's gonna overwhelm you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get overwhelmed because you're searching so much answers, so much different things. Everybody's like, I got this, I got that. This is the new thing. Nobody has the answers 100%. Nobody has the answers 100%. Nobody. So at the end of the day, guys, just stick consistent. Do your due diligence with studying the candlesticks. Do simple things, and then just keep on watching me live trade and stuff like that, and then start getting just used to how things go. And eventually, you guys will start making a little bit of money a day, $15, $20 a day. $20 a day, I got it over here in my wall. $20 a day is 5,000 a year. $100 a day is $25,200 a year. Now, in order for you to make $100 a day, you at least need to have $1,500 to $2,000 an account. Now, if you guys don't have the $1,500 to $2,000 account, that's okay, because there's a lot of prop firms that will give you the money if you're nice. If you pass their evaluation, they'll give you the money. You know, so you just have to build your skill, build your entries and stuff. You know what I'm saying, and just continue to learn. Um, you know, doing watching the live streams and all those goody stuff. What else I was gonna say? Other than that, um, yeah, guys. So yeah, for the month of March, like I said, I'm gonna be doing a competition. Forever who refers the most people. Not that I want you guys to go crazy. I'm not saying, go crazy, but let's say you refer in a month 5 or 6 people and they join in. Whatever. I'm gonna do a free one-on-one session. It could be either in person if you're in Florida or through Zoom. And if you're around Florida, also you're gonna get an invitation to my office, and then we'll probably go out for dinner after. Just because I appreciate it. I like spoiling people. Always been that way. Always, 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 always been that way. I'm an overgiver. Overgiver. But yeah, um, pretty much that. So let's continue for the next 10 minutes to go over what I think is gonna happen tomorrow. So scenario number one, ranging over here, I think that's what's gonna happen. Let's look at the bigger time frames. Bigger time frames. Let's see what's happening. All right. So I see a trend line right here, a channel or a channel if you want to call it. Ding, ding, ding. Let's see. Oh, it already broke that one. So I look at that. That's already been broken. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave it here. Why do you think I'm gonna leave it here? Does anybody know why? Anybody know why you think I'm gonna leave this channel right here? Hmm. Okay. Anybody know why you think I'm leaving this channel here? I'm gonna color it different. I'm gonna color it yellow. Okay. The reason why I'm leaving this channel here is because this channel is gonna tell me if it's gonna be disrespected or respected. So tomorrow, if it comes out of nowhere and this pops up like this, I'm taking a trade. I'm taking a buy. Because that means the M and the Q is not respecting this channel. They're like, we don't care. We're going right back in and we're going up. All right, then I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. That's scenario number one. Let's continue. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what other data I can collect. Hmm. Let's look at the overall move. Let's go to the 4 hour. See what we got here. All right. Mm, okay. In order for this to be a really, check this out, guys. In order for this to be a really, really, really bearish market, a real bearish market, it has to break this right here. And then the whole thing switched. So right now, buyers lost control a little bit, but overall, they still in control because this is pretty much the last the higher low. So we got a higher high here, higher low. So this is basically what's gonna break the whole and shift the whole momentum. Because before this where the shift switched. See, it was kind of like ranging and then it switched and it went up. Now, if this comes right back down and breaks this whole old range, then we switch the whole trend to bearish. So I'm not, get ready for crazy pullbacks is what I'm saying. Yeah, we might continue down, but we're gonna go went down, went. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you catch some buys in between or sells, depending how we feel over here. Um, let's look at the daily again. Okay. And let's look at the weekly because we're starting the week. So broke this whole range, broken. Bearish came out of nowhere down last week and said nope. But it is still possible for this to continue up based on the weekly. Because at the end of the day, this one candle here is a retest candle. Retest means that the sellers came out of nowhere and said, let's see if we can continue down. But this whole weekly candle did not overpower or did not engulf this previous one. So it's still considered a retest candle. Retest candle again is basically when the sellers say, let me see if I can switch the shift down. They didn't. So again, I'm right where the bulls are still in control, but the sellers might give you like hard shift down, and then the bulls might come back up, and we'll find moves like that. We'll definitely find moves. Yep. Um, any more questions, guys? I think we got 2 minutes left. We did a little market breakdown analysis. If you guys have any more questions, nobody? D'Angelo? No. David Flores? No questions. Ray? No. Sergio?
I don't think
Damn.
we have questions. We just want to just listen, to be honest.
All right.
Learn.
All right. I like
I think that's
questions.
what that's.
No, no, no worries. No worries. No worries. No worries. Ah, okay, okay, okay. They are. Damn, SK, you speaking for? I should make SK a moderator. He just made D'Angelo say, yeah, SK, yeah, he right. Dear Fuzz, yup, we're soaking it all in. Sheesh. Make SK a moderator up in here. SK gonna be SK gonna be taking over the lives. Yo, what's up? Good evening, is SK. SK gonna be taking over the lives. Yo, welcome, it's SK. I mean, anybody smoking here? Oh shit. All right, cool. So yeah, I'm expecting either this tomorrow, guys, or the break of this channel over here. Either this or the break of this channel over here. I mean, that's pretty much about it. Tomorrow I'm gonna be live at 9 a.m. Hopefully the market gives us something beautiful. I'm looking to have a great, beautiful week because my goal in this month, let me see how many days I have left. I have 7 days left in this month. I want to finish the month at least $8,000 in profit for the month. At least. So therefore, I mean, I'm not going to be doing it all the time, but then I'll probably post my bank account statements uh for for February as well. Just to see, just to see. You know, I just want you to see I just want you to see that it's real, guys. It's real. If you put the time in, if you invest your time, invest, 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 invest. Like when I first started trading, I can tell you like, geez, man, like when I first came to Florida, I'm not gonna say his name. I'll tell Alex tomorrow though. I literally went to this free event and I seen a real popular trader. And I went with my girl and I was like, you know what? Bump that. I want to go up to him and I want to tell him to train me personally. And I went to him and said, yo, bro, like, huh? Did I tell you that story? Uh, so I think I told you that story, yeah. And I went up to him personally and I was like, yo, bro, like like, do you do one-on-ones? He goes, no, I don't do one-on-ones no more. I don't. It takes a lot of time. Because it does. It takes to teach people like everything, like everything that took you like 3 years and kind of compress it, takes a lot of brain work. But if you love teaching, you love teaching. So he was there sitting down. I tried to convince him. I was like, bro, like, like I just came from Rhode Island. I sold my business, everything, and I just da 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 da. And I was like, look, if you can give me 2 weeks of training, I can pay you $3,000. And I remember like I got my money together, whatever, and I was excited. And yeah, and he ended up telling me that one day he spent $30,000 for this lady to train him in Singapore. I'm like, damn. I was like, yeah, bro. This lady is Singapore. She's like a millionaire. He couldn't even say her name or nothing. He was like, no, she's like a top, top, top trader from Singapore, and I paid her that so she can teach me how to trade. But what I'm saying is, guys, just invest in your education, like read, invest your time. It's okay if you don't have money or nothing like that to even deposit, but just invest your time. Like, don't go out and do stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy. Any of you guys can call your boys right now and be like, yo, want to spark up? And they'll be like, yeah. And matter of fact, and guess what? And guess what? When you get together with them, they want you to buy it. They want you to buy it. And you're the nice one that says yes. When you could just be doing your shit and studying and reading. You know what I'm saying? And then within 6 to 8 months, your whole life can be a whole different level, whole different level. So yeah, guys, mad love. Keep on coming to the lives. I'll be live tomorrow at 9 a.m. If you guys got questions, for those of you who know me in WhatsApp, reach out to me in WhatsApp, please. If you guys have questions. And yeah, mad love, guys. You already know. Good night. Bless you. And I will see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. All right. Peace. Peace.